Hi everybody, it's Carol. Welcome back to my channel. And what I'm going to do today is I'm making my Christmas journal or a Christmas journal. And I already started this. And this is an old book and, well, the cover of a book. And I took the insides out and I started to make this into a journal. I have 5 signatures in here that I did make, and they are sewn, and the majority now is going to be the decorating, putting these signatures in and decorating them. So this is a, let's see, this is 5.5 by just about 8.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these signatures in here, and then we'll get to decorating. Or I could, you know what, maybe I'll just decorate them before I put them in. I don't know. Let's see. Let me get the insides of the covers, because usually what I like to do is do the insides of the covers before I put, especially if I have 5 signatures in there. And I did get some things together here, and I want to bring in this project I made, and this is the corrugated cardboard, and I decorated it. I did this a while ago. Okay, so what I did was I just put a flip on the back so I could just glue it in here and then make a pocket underneath here. So this is what I want to do for the 2 covers, just to make it a little different. Now let's see. Okay, this is the wrong one. This is the back cover. Okay, this is meant for the back cover. This is my front cover. And I know that because of the way I cut it. I believe, yes. So this is going to be my couple. And this is, again, a flip up. So I have this pocket for the front. So I have it cut on an angle, and that tells me that this is my journaling card. So this is cardstock, and I put some Christmas chipboard on there, and that's all I did. You know, and maybe I'll decorate this more, like maybe I'll put sari silk on the top, or just, I do have these Christmas sentiments, these words I can stick on there, although I do have Merry Christmas on here on the stocking, but we'll see. Okay, so first what I'm going to do is put this down. I'm going to put the pocket down first. This is late morning crafting for me, and you know, I'm over here in my work area, and I have my little Stella laying down near me, and she must hear something outside because I can hear her getting ready to make, you know, that noise they make when they hear something. It's kind of like a little grumble. That's what she's doing. Okay, let me get my little wipey and get this excess glue. We'll stick this in here, but I don't want to put that in yet because this is still drying. And I'm just going to stick this over that. Look how pretty that's going to look. And that's going to lift up. And I also want to make a pocket on here. And I went through my ephemera stash. I just ordered, I had a Tim Holtz order and different Christmas ephemera. And I want to use it. because my gosh, I have such a habit of hoarding. And you know, a lot of crafters do that. They get, you know, they buy supplies and then we don't want to use them because they just look so cool, and you know, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use everything, and if I need more, I'm just going to buy it. And these are tickets for A Christmas Carol. So we'll stick them in here, but I'm not going to do that right now because this glue is still drying. So this will be fun because when you lift this up, you'll have a pocket on here and then a pocket on the bottom. And I also did this for the back. So I went through my supply and I just brought a few things out. And actually I'm going to be using a lot of the ephemera that I made, or that I've been making. So I'm just pushing down the, whoops. I'll be pushing it right off. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. I'm not going to fill those pockets yet. I'm going to stick this back one on. And this is actually the other half of this. This was a card that I made, and so I have half in the front and half in the back. Okay, so let this dry. And over here, I don't want to mix these things up. Now, do I have a pocket for this one? Let's see. This is that card. Okay, I think what I wanted to do was use this Merry Christmas sign as my pocket. Put a pocket in the back. Okay. And this here, this is a Happy Christmas, and this was in my Tim Holtz stash that I had just gotten. So I'm not going to put that in there because I have the sides that are. And this cardboard, and both of them, it happens both of them, they're kind of like, it must be from the glue. They're not straight. Well, this one here is a little straighter than this one here. You can see that the sides are popping up a little. It's not laying flat. So let me put this off with those. And okay, I'm going to use this glue again and stick this. I made the outside of this journal about a week ago. I did not do it on camera. And because I didn't know what I was going to do. I wasn't sure if I was going to sew the signatures in. But this here is the spine is very thick because I have cardstock in there. So that's why I decided just to use the crocodile and use the elastics to hold that in, because I wanted to make this with as many signatures as I could, just to make a real chunky journal. And this is 1 and 3/4 inches. So this is pretty big. This, the spine. So I'm able to get five signatures in here. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So we have this going here. Let's see if I can get these little tickets in the back there. See, this is, I don't know if you could see how it's curling? It's curling across here because it's not laying flat. And I think it's because of the cardboard and the glue. So I'm going to get that in there. And the stocking in here. And then this one in here. Oops. And then this one here in there. Okay, so there we go with this. Let's get these signatures in. Now what I did was I got papers together and I made 5 piles because I have 5 signatures. And I'm using I have belly bands that I made and different kinds of tucks and whatever. And then I have the paper clips, the hidden paper clips. And okay, so let's just get started. And I also have ephemera that I just want to use my glue stick and get them down in there. And then as I work in here, if this is the one I'm going to use, because I do have another one that I am using, but I just may want to start using this one here also. And then I will just add pictures and stuff like that. So I'm going to use my hidden paper clip. I just think it looks so pretty on these pages. But I'm also thinking I want to stick something else on here. Maybe some holly. I don't know. Let's just move along. Let's see, I think I have like 11 pages in here. So I want to make sure that I can. And I'm not sure how much I have in these piles. I think I have maybe 10 or 11. And this, I was thinking of using this as well, I'm just going to leave it folded. And this would be nice as a belly band. Okay, I'm going to use this glue. I haven't used it, so hopefully it... And this is my wet glue in here. So hopefully it's not going to give me a hard time. And this here, I think these belly bands, this is where, especially at Christmas time, I love to stick the pictures in here. Pictures that we get. So say if this here is a picture, I'll just stick it right in there. And that'll be fine. And these here, I can use this as a tuck. for whatever. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to glue it down on two sides. So that whatever I have, it can just go in here. And then I do have my stamps here. Where they are, I'm not sure. Let's see, I have my inks here. Oh, here they are. I can do I'll do red candy canes and red Merry Christmas on here. I'll put it on the back here. Just to put something here on the paper, on the page. So when you turn it, you'll see Merry Christmas with some candy canes. Okay, so move this off. And let's see, let's do another hidden paper clip. And these were, when I made these paper clips, I just decorated them with my clusters, Christmas clusters, and I have the 12 days of Christmas on there. So you can, like with those, you can always stick pictures or whatever. I love putting pictures in here at Christmas time because we get a lot of them from, you know, different friends and family. Here's a nice big card. So I'm going to stick him with the music. And again, I'm going to use this as a tuck. Because there's so much you can put on here. Recipes. And that's what I did last year. I'll be making some cookies within the next couple of days. And I went to my last year's Christmas journal because I have recipes in there of cookies that I was given, and then I was given the recipe too with that also, and I just love them. I want to make those cookies. So this is another flip that I made not that long ago on camera, and this is this could have been a challenge from somebody, I don't remember, and it's a flip out on, okay, this is that cardstock I got from Tim Holtz, and I made it as a flip on different cardstock, and then I made a couple of pockets in here. This is cardstock that I had, and then I used the Tim Holtz, which this is it. This is how it came, and they're pocket cards, and I had them in 3 different sizes. This was the largest, and then there was one that was half this size, and then one that's a small little square. And look at how gorgeous this is, and I did not add anything to it. That's how it came, and it's just so beautiful. Anyway, so let me get this on here. And, you know, I could put the whole thing down, but I'm not going to. I am just going to leave that option for using it as a tuck also, because there's a lot of, there's the 2 cards in there for journaling. So you have this on there, and I will leave that open for journaling. Just leave the option there. Okay, let's see. Why don't I stick this little Santa man on here. Okay, I do want to ink this. Okay, I'm just going to move this over and ink it right on here. But I think what I want to do is I think I want to put some, I think we're going to put some washi tape on here just to cover up this wording that's on the side of this. This is a pad from some company that I've accumulated from somewhere. Maybe I'll put another strip. And I'm just adding some glue on there because, you know, sometimes the washi tape, the glue on here, this is pretty sticky, but sometimes it just doesn't hold that well. Oh, that looks nice on there. Okay, so I think I'm going to use, because this is thin paper, you know, so I'm going to use the glue stick. Okay. Hopefully I'll be able to get through this whole journal right now with decorating it, because I am, when I'm doing something like this, I'm so impatient and I don't want to wait, and so that's why I like to have everything all ready to go, so then I can, so that I can admire what I did. Okay, so I'm going to use this as a belly band. And again, I'll either put recipes in here or pictures. I made some fudge last year, and I'll tell you, the recipe I had was like 2 ingredients. And that went over so well because I made peanut butter, I made vanilla, chocolate. I made so many different kinds of fudge. Fudge is a big thing at Christmas time. I wonder if I could glue this to the little flap so that when this opens, that opens, and I can put a pocket behind that. You know what? I'm just going to do that. Let's see, how far shall I? I'm just going to go about. Try to get this all even. Even Steven. Oops. How did I know that was going to happen? Okay, so we have this here. Let's see what I have here where I can make a pocket. do have this paper. I'm going to double it down. I'm not going to glue it. And then I will, oops, glue stick is getting clumpy. That's so annoying when that happens. Sometimes it'll be so smooth and go on real nice, and other times it just gets very, very clumpy. Okay, so let's get this pocket here. Okay, and I'll cut this off. And you can have an idea of what you want to do and gather all your papers up, and still you're not going to, you're still going to change it as you're crafting. That happens to me all the time. I just want to put a little ink on the edges just so it's not so white. Although this paper that I'm working on right now is white. Let's just tone this down a little bit. I have enough ink on my brush here that I'm just going to okay. So we'll get this in here. Hopefully this works. I don't know if this is gonna. I'm gonna glue it on 3 sides. Okay. Okay, that looks good. And what I want to do here is I want to put this is ephemera from Tim Holtz wallpaper. There, that'll look pretty coming up from when this page is closed. Okay. And what am I going to stick in here? I guess I can stick that in here. These cards I made in mask making. It's a stamped Christmas tree. What I want to do, I think, is bring in my green crayon and just outline this tree. It looks fine looking at it in person, but when I look at it in the camera, it looks very, very light. So I just want to darken it a little bit. My fancy little Christmas tree. So I think, you know, in camera you'll be able to see it much better. Okay. So stick that in there. And then you have the back for, this is an old index card. Okay, so that's in there. And this got pretty puffy. Gosh, I have 4 more to do. So I'm going to stick something on here. Maybe a little girl with a Christmas wreath. I don't know. Let's see, I can put, excuse me, I can put, instead of the little girl, I can put the little boy down on here. I have quite a few pieces of this kind of ephemera. I'm trying to be very careful that I don't get this glue on the mat here, because then everything gets sticky. And I probably should just use my glue book, but I didn't bring it with me. That looks nice. And then I think what I'm going to do is stick a little piece of washi just on the top here, just to bring a little something something in there. Oh my gosh, and it matches the ivy on his box. Okay, so here's one. Let's get the other one done. Let me put that over there and bring my next pile, my next batch. I should put something on the front here. Ooh, well, that looks pretty on here. And what I want to do with this one here is I'm going to outline it in red. Oh, that looks pretty on here. Okay. Oh, that looks nice. I like that tree. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have here. Now we have these big, this big card. I'm going to stick it right on this paper here. And again on two sides. And this will be a nice tuck for pictures or whatever. It'll be a nice tuck. Oh, and here's another one of the pads. So let's see if I can get this washi tape. I don't know how long I've had it, but sometimes it just starts to rip. It's so pretty. I really like this washi tape, and it seems to be very sticky, so I'm not going to put glue with it, but I do want to cover up this wording here. And then stick something on here. And it just seems like no matter what you try and with, especially, you know, I find it when I'm trying to fill in a journal, usually whatever I'm putting down, it always looks good on there. You know, when you're coming down the stretch, you know, just filling in the journal, filling in the pages. Now here I have this belly band. And I could put it this way, but I will put it that way because it fits so much better on the page. Oops. Okay. Let's continue on. Here's some music paper, and we can put Santa on the music paper. Or should I save him for the back? Just to give this page a little strength. You know, I think I'm going to glue this whole thing down. It's so pretty, this card here. So how is everybody doing today? What are you working on? Are you crafting? Let me know. I still have a little more shopping to do. Not much, just a little bit. A couple of stockings that I need to fill up. Okay, this looks pretty. Looks like I'm going backwards here. Oh, this fits perfect right on. But you know what? I think I'm going to put a belly band on here. Not a belly band, a hidden paper clip. And then you can stick whatever you want in there. I'm going to put this Santa right on that page. Because like I said, you know, I have all these little pieces of ephemera, and I always think, oh, I don't want to put that there. It's not the right place. I have to save that. I don't want to use it, but I am not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to use it because I have so much. Let's see, I can stick this here and use this as a tuck. And this again is another index card from a very long time ago. There's no dates on it, but it's probably from the 50s. Okay, so we have this down. I'm going to cut this down a little bit so I can use it. I want to use it this way. Just going to go a little bit. Let's see, take a little off each of the sides. Yeah, but this is pretty because the ice skater is facing this way, so it has to go this way. Make sure I have enough glue on here. I don't think I'm going to get my 5 signatures done today because I'm already at over 40 minutes and I'm only on my 2nd signature. So I don't want this to be too boring. So let's see. I could use these here for as a tuck. Maybe not. Okay. So I'm going to put this fella. Wait, I'm going through this signature in a very different way. I started in the front, worked my way, got to the back, and then, well, I worked my way from the front toward the middle, and then I went to the back toward the middle. But then, that's really a good thing because you don't want to, I'm going to put it this way because the joy is facing me this way. Because you don't want to put all your ephemera in the front and then by the time you get to the back, it's like I don't have anything more to put down. So, and then you want to leave some of these empty pages for journaling or even just for, sticking recipes down and whatnot. This seems like a waste to put it on the whole page like this, but it is a pretty card. Same with this, but they are tall. They are tall. I'm dropping my... Okay, let's see. I have... I could put this on the music paper. Hidden paper clip. I love these hidden paper clips. Okay, so then this one here is done. So maybe I should just stick them in the journal as I finish them. That in there. Where's that middle? Here you are. Nope, that's not the one I want. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to stick them in here because now it's a little challenging to get them in when they're all kind of chubby. I think I'm going to put them in, put these signatures in the journal, and then decorate them when they're in here. I think it'll be a lot easier. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a chunky. Look at this, is only 2. But wait a minute. Because I put 5 signatures in here, I had to double up on the holes here with the elastics. So this one here gets 2 elastics. There. Okay. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a real challenge trying to get these all decorated. This is gonna be one chunky journal. This will last probably for 3 years. A year a signature, maybe 5. Oh gosh. This is turning out to be fiddly. Okay. Okay, so there they are. I have 2 finished. I think I'm going to stop right here, and because I'm already I'm close to 50 minutes, and I don't want this to be too boring. So then when I come back, I will finish the 3 signatures, and then I also want to put some ruffles on the pages. It looks like not too many, maybe just on the front covers. But I do want to put ruffles and decorate the front. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. Maybe put, if my crocodile will go through here and here, it should. And then I could use, I brought out sari silk. I went through my sari silk to see how I would tie this. Isn't this gorgeous? So pretty. So that's what I'm going to use. This is going to be my sari silk. So I'm thinking of making a hole in the front here and just tying them right here. Just having a big bow on here. So anyway, yeah, I don't think I'm going to do too much decorating on the rest of these 3 signatures. Because I don't know. We'll see. I probably will use all the decorations that I have here, or my little piles, because I still have 3 more of these piles for the other 3 signatures that I had gathered, just so that, I can get these decorated quickly, not quickly, but smoothly, and it looks like that it's taking longer than what I had originally thought. So, okay, I'll be back again to finish up this journal, and you have a good rest of your day. Bye bye now.